Before we start our story, let us introduce you to the four main characters in our story. First, we have the Monkey King. He is clever and courageous, and he has supernatural abilities. But he is also very naughty and mischievous. Can he become the loyal disciple of his master, the Tang monk? Then we have the Tang monk. He is a handsome monk traveling to India to find the precious scriptures. Will he survive the dangerous journey and the monsters who want to eat him? Accompanying them on the journey is Pigsy, a happy-go-lucky talking pig who enjoys drinking and pursuing beautiful women. Can he overcome these habits and look after his master, the Tang monk? Their fourth traveler in the journey with them is Sandy, a river ogre, but he is a talented fighter, especially underwater. He holds on to his principles, unlike Pigsy and Monkey. Will he be able to handle the challenges that threaten to destroy his faith? Well, we shall see. Let us begin. Our story starts with a loud bang. Far, far away, a magical rock at the mountain of flowers and fruit split open, and out of the rock, a monkey was born. This monkey was courageous and cunning, so the other monkeys called him the Monkey King. Though he was superior to his peers, Monkey King realized that one day he would die, just like any other mortal creature. Determined to overcome death, he traveled far and wide, searching for a way to live forever. To achieve his mission, the Monkey King created a great uproar in the heavens. He was a very bad monkey. He stole the peaches of immortality and the pills of longevity. And he took from the Dragon King a golden-banded iron staff. To subdue him, Buddha trapped him underneath the 5-pillar mountain. He was there for 500 years until he was released by the Tang monk.
Hey! I'm free at last! I will serve you, my master!
He said to the Tang monk. The Tang monk had received an assignment to travel to India to bring back precious scriptures. Also appointed to join them in the journey was Pigsy, a heavenly marshal that was banished and reborn as a pig with an unquenchable appetite. Pigsy boasted,
Did you know I was in command of 80,000 troops?
And Sandy, also a heavenly general that was banished and reborn as a river monster.
You're my master,
he said as he bowed to the Tang monk. And so, this group of 4, the Tang monk and his 3 disciples, started their journey towards India. One day, as the travelers journeyed, they were not aware that an evil spirit named Lady Whitebone was sitting by the roadside. She had been waiting by the road for years. On this day, she sniffed the air and smiled.
The Tang is finally approaching. I will eat him and live forever! Ha 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 ha!
She sniffed the air again.
The Tang monk was in power. Under the sky.
Pigsy came along and dropped the bags. And he said,
hungry and tired. Let's stop for lunch.
So, the Monkey King decided to go and fetch them some peaches. After the monkey had left, a young woman came down the road. She held out a bowl.
Are you the Tang monk? I have seen for you.
Pigsy reached for the bowl.
Thank you. Stop!
The Monkey King was flying fast back to the group. He dropped all the peaches and pulled out his iron staff. Wham! He struck at the young woman. But before he hit her, she disappeared.
Why did you do that? Master, you couldn't see that the woman was really a spirit who wanted to eat you. Unfortunately, she got away. He was giving us food. It's not food. See?
He held up the bowl, which was filled with worms.
Don't believe the Monkey King. He used his magic to turn the food into worms.
The pig looked at the ground where the woman had been and shook his head. Monkey King hit her so hard, there isn't anything left of her. Just then, an old woman came down the road.
I am looking for my daughter. She was bringing food to the Tang monk. Oh no!
Pigsy stepped forward.
Ask this monkey what happened to your daughter.
Monkey King looked at the old woman closely for a moment. Then, he took out his iron staff and swung. But again, he missed.
She got away again!
Just then, an old man came down the road.
I am looking for my wife and my daughter.
Monkey King thought to himself,
That's the evil spirit woman again. If I don't destroy her, she'll harm the monk. But if I hurt her, the monk will be angry with me.
the Monkey King sighed.
I must protect the Tang monk no matter what.
The Monkey King whipped out his iron bar and swung. The puff of smoke. When the smoke cleared, a skeleton lay on the ground.
I got her! See? She was an evil skeleton spirit.
The Tang monk frowned.
I want you to leave, Monkey King. Master, I just saved you alive. I do not believe you. Now leave.
Monkey King became angry.
If you want me to leave, I'll leave. But don't come looking for me when you need help.
He leaped into the air and vanished. The Tang monk and his two remaining disciples continued on their journey. On the way, they met another monster who wanted to eat the monk. Unable to fight the monster on their own, Pigsy went to search for the Monkey King. He asked him to return to protect his master. After much persuasion, the Monkey King agreed, and he returned just as the monster was about to cook the Tang monk in a pot. The Monkey King fought and defeated the monster and set his master free, who was very grateful. Monkey King was once again traveling west with the Tang monk. They noticed they were sweating. The travelers soon reached a village. An old man offered to take them in for the night. Later that evening, they were all eating dinner. Pigsy asked why it was so hot as he gobbled up his food hungrily.
The mountain of flames is near here. It's always burning.
When they told the old man where they were going, he shook his head and said,
You can't travel west from here.
The Tang monk asked,
Why not?
The mountain of flames is to west. It is impossible to pass.
And Pigsy said,
Then we have to wait for a strong rainstorm. That will put out the flame. Oink, oink.
No, flames are magical. There's just one spirit who can put them out.
Then they asked,
But who?
Princess Iron Fan. She has a magical fan that can put out the flames.
Monkey King stood up.
Where does she live? I'll demand she put out the flames.
No, she won't listen to you. She's very powerful.
Monkey King folded his arms in front of his chest.
I am powerful too. Just tell me where she lives.
The old man told Monkey King where the Princess Iron Fan lived. Monkey King leaped into the air. The old man gasped. Monkey King was soon on the Princess Iron Fan's mountain. He knocked at the cave door.
Open up.
The door flew open, and a tall woman appeared. She held a large fan.
Who are you? I am Monkey King, and I want to borrow your fan.
Princess Iron Fan became furious and asked the monkey to leave at once.
Can I please just borrow your fan for a little while? No. Can I stick with your husband, the Buffalo King? Not here right now. Now leave.
The Monkey King grew angry.
I will not leave until I borrow your...
Whoosh! Princess Iron Fan waved the fan. A furious wind blew, and Monkey King was thrust far away. When he finally landed, he was far from the Princess Iron Fan's mountain. Later, the Monkey King returned to the Princess Iron Fan's cave and shouted,
Open up! I need your fan.
Princess Iron Fan came out and wrinkled her nose and raised her fan.
Why am I here again? I'll just have to wave harder this time.
The woman waved the fan furiously. A terrible wind blew past Monkey King, but Monkey King didn't move. Princess Iron Fan was surprised. She didn't know the monkey has a magical stone with him this time. Monkey King pulled out his iron bar.
Now, give me that fan.
Princess Iron Fan shot back into her cave. Before she could shut the door, Monkey King turned into a fly. Silently, he followed Princess Iron Fan. As she took a drink, Monkey King leaped into the cup, and the princess swallowed him. Inside the Princess Iron Fan's stomach, Monkey King changed back into himself. Monkey King punched and kicked. The Princess Iron Fan was in such pain that she held her stomach.
What was in that water? My stomach hurts.
Monkey King shouted.
It was me. I won't stop punching and kicking until you give me that fan.
Boom pow, boom pow, boom pow, boom pow, boom pow.
Princess Iron Fan cried out.
Please stop. You can have the fan. Just come out quickly.
Monkey King leaped out through the woman's nose and returned to his normal size.
Now give me that fan.
The Princess Iron Fan climbed back to her feet. She reached into her robe and pulled out a fan.
Here, take it.
Monkey King returned to the village. He explained how he tricked Princess Iron Fan, and so the group decided to continue on their journey. They came to the top of a hill and saw the mountain of flames. Fire covered all the land around it.
Watch this.
Monkey King waved the fan hard. A strong wind blew towards the mountain. Suddenly, there was a roar as the flames grew bigger, filling the sky. Monkey King realized he had been tricked by Princess Iron Fan. Oh no! Suddenly, he had an idea. He disguised himself as the Buffalo King and went to Princess Iron Fan again. When the princess saw the Buffalo King at the door, she happily welcomed him in.
I'm glad you're back. Monkey King was here.
He used to be my friend. It would be nice to see him again.
Princess Iron Fan was confused.
But he wanted to take my fan.
You didn't give it to him, did you?
Of course not. I gave him a fake fan.
The Buffalo King began pacing.
The Monkey King is very smart and powerful. Give me the fan. I'll keep it safe.
Princess Iron Fan handed it to her husband. Suddenly, lights sparkled and Monkey King appeared. He laughed and ran out of the cave. The Princess Iron Fan stamped her foot angrily. She was still angry when her husband came home.
Teoh, what's wrong?
When Monkey King was here, he stole my fan.
The Buffalo King was surprised. Princess Iron Fan explained how it happened. The Buffalo King's face turned red. He took a deep breath and stormed out of the cave. The King walked along the road, carrying the magical fan. He was still laughing about how he tricked the Princess Iron Fan. Then he saw Pigsy approaching.
Pigsy, what are you doing here? I was coming to help. Thanks, but I don't need help. I tricked Princess Iron Fan and got the real fan this time. Good, I can carry it for you.
Monkey King handed the fan to Pigsy. Monkey King patted his friend on the shoulder. Suddenly, there was a flash of light. A second later, the Buffalo King stood next to Monkey King.
You Monkey King.
There was another flash, and the Buffalo King was gone. Monkey King was furious. He charged towards the Buffalo King. He had almost caught up to the bull when he heard a shout.
Stand back, Monkey King. The Jade Emperor has sent us to help you.
It was the general from heaven. The heavenly general and his soldiers rushed towards the bull. With a snort, the bull spun around and flew the other way. The Buffalo King said,
Please, please don't hurt me.
You're stopping the Tang monk from continuing his journey. The Monkey King needs your fan.
The Princess Iron Fan handed the fan to the soldier.
And we are sorry. Please don't hurt us.
Farewell, but don't get into any more trouble.
The Buffalo King and his wife bowed and left. The king took the fan and waved it hard. Instantly, the fire went out. The air cooled down, and the Monkey King saw the valley start to turn green, and the travelers continued their journey. Continuing the story of the journey to the west, the four travelers were almost reaching their destination. The last kingdom before India had a beautiful princess who was planning to get married. From her balcony, she would throw a ball made of colored silk at the man she thought would make an ideal husband. By the time Tang Monk and his disciples arrived, large crowds of men had already gathered in front of the palace.
Leroy, come here, Leroy.
Princess, choose me, princess.
Come here, come here. I'm here, please pick me.
Better.
Tang Monk only wanted to pay a brief visit to the king, but as the would-be suitors jostled each other, eager to show off their looks and talents, the princess threw her ball straight at Tang Monk. It bounced off his head and landed in his hands. The crowds cheered.
Yay!
The princess
The princess
has chosen a monk as husband. Look how handsome he is.
Then the princess said,
We will get married this evening. Very evening. I will ask my servants to prepare you.
The royal servants started to carry Tang Monk into the palace, and he panicked.
I have no time to get married. I have work to do.
We will live happily ever after.
Then they came along and said,
Let my master go.
he said as he tried to free the Tang Monk. Monkey King smiled to his master.
Relax, master. I'll handle this.
Monkey King discovered that the so-called princess was not really human and attacked her. She fought back. Pigsy and Sandy also joined in to help. As they battled, the goddess of moon, Chang-er, arrived in search of her rabbit that had sneaked out of the moon palace.
There you are.
The goddess scolded the princess, who immediately resumed her true self, which is a rabbit. Pigsy said,
Repeat. What? She's a rabbit? Repeat.
Left, no one's been able to make medicine for me. I can't even grind the herbs because you have taken the pestle.
She took the rabbit back into her arms. And the Tang Monk said to her,
Thank you for saving us, goddess.
The goddess of moon then found the real princess and returned her to the palace. Thankfully, This real princess had no intention to marry the Tang monk. The goddess was ready to leave with her rabbit, but Pigsy grabbed her because he had once tried to get her attention when he was a heavenly marshal.
Did you miss me? I'm a monk now.
Tang monk became angry and scolded Pigsy.
Star eaters, behave yourself or else I'll ask Monkey to give you a good beating.
Pigsy lowered his head in shame. At last, 14 years after Tang monk left the Tang Empire, the party arrived in India. Here were gentle hills covered with green trees and brilliant flowers. The people were civilized and deeply religious, and greeted them warmly. The Tang monk said,
"Oh, this is where the ancient scriptures are kept."
The Tang monk smiled, remembering the numerous obstacles he and his 3 disciples had encountered on their way. All those bandits, beasts, and monsters were tests he had to face in order to prove his determination to reach India. Now, he had finally achieved his goal. After retrieving the precious scriptures, the Tang monk and his disciples returned to the Tang Empire. The journey back to the east flashed in front of their eyes as the gods carried them on the wind. The emperor was very pleased to see the Tang monk had returned safely with the precious scriptures.
Welcome back. I'm so happy you came back safely.
He ordered that the precious scriptures be displayed in a special temple. A huge party was held, both to celebrate Tang monk's return and to thank heaven's blessings. However, Tang monk and his disciples had to leave again. It would be their last journey to the west, this time to receive their heavenly reward. The end.
Công sĩ phát tài, 新年快乐，新年好大家。Happy Chinese New Year to everyone, including my friends and family. Hi everyone, I'm Vienn. I would like to wish you Happy Chinese New Year. Don't go outside because there are a lot of viruses outside waiting for you. Stay safe at home. Bye. 恭喜生日快乐，那祝你 Happy New Year to all my friends and family. My name is Jade. I play the Jade Rabbit in Journey to the West. I wanna wish everyone 恭喜发财，新年快乐。大家好，我刚才向大家感到，我要给你们听一首歌，恭喜恭喜恭喜！